Fire whirls. Sometimes referred to as fire tornadoes, these are intense columns of fire that form when turbulent winds combine with wildfire heat. Though rare, fire whirls can reach temperatures of 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit and can spread fire over long distances. CRYOSEISMS. These occur when water-saturated ground or rock freezes and expands, causing the ground to crack or heave. This can create loud booming sounds and small tremors, often mistaken for minor earthquakes. Cryoseisms typically occur in polar or subpolar regions during extremely cold conditions. Limnic eruptions. Also known as lake overturns, this rare disaster happens when carbon dioxide, CO2, gas suddenly erupts from deep lake waters, suffocating wildlife, livestock, and humans nearby. This phenomenon is most likely to occur in volcanic regions where magma releases CO2 into the lake bottom. Sinkholes. Sinkholes occur when the ground beneath the surface collapses, creating a hole that can range from a few feet to several hundred feet in diameter. This phenomenon is typically caused by the dissolution of soluble rocks such as limestone, gypsum, or salt by water, leading to the formation of underground cavities. When the ceiling of such a cavity becomes too thin to support the weight above, it collapses, creating a sinkhole. These sudden events can swallow buildings, roads, and anything else above the ground, causing significant damage and posing serious risks to people in the affected area. Glacial lake outburst floods, GLOFs. GLOFs occur when a dam containing a glacial lake fails, releasing large volumes of water suddenly. These natural dams, formed by ice or moraines, accumulations of rock and debris left behind by a glacier, can be unstable, especially as glaciers melt due to climate change. When a GLOF occurs, it can unleash a massive flood downstream, devastating communities, infrastructure, and ecosystems. The force of the water, combined with debris carried by the flood, can lead to significant erosion and further destabilize the surrounding area. Supercells. Supercells are a type of severe thunderstorm characterized by a deep, rotating updraft known as a mesocyclone. These storms are capable of producing some of the most extreme weather conditions, including large hail, powerful tornadoes, and intense lightning. What sets supercells apart from regular thunderstorms is their ability to persist for several hours and their potential to spawn multiple tornadoes. Supercells are relatively rare but are among the most dangerous types of storms due to their unpredictability and destructive potential. Maar volcanoes are a type of volcanic crater formed by a violent eruption that occurs when magma comes into contact with groundwater, creating a massive steam explosion. Unlike typical volcanoes that build up cones of lava and ash, Maar volcanoes often result in large, broad craters that may eventually fill with water to form a lake. These eruptions are typically short-lived but can be incredibly powerful, ejecting large amounts of rock and ash over a wide area. Maar volcanoes are often found in regions with a high water table and active volcanism. Iceberg calving. Iceberg calving occurs when chunks of ice break off from the edge of a glacier or an ice shelf, creating icebergs. This process is a natural part of a glacier's life cycle, but has become more frequent due to climate change, as warmer temperatures accelerate the melting and movement of ice. While iceberg calving itself is not typically considered a natural disaster, the resulting icebergs can pose significant risks to shipping lanes and offshore structures. Large calving events can also indicate destabilization of ice sheets, contributing to rising sea levels and changing oceanic circulation patterns. Polar vortex. The polar vortex is a large area of low pressure and cold air surrounding the Earth's poles. During the winter months, the polar vortex can sometimes expand, sending cold air southward into regions that are not typically exposed to such frigid temperatures. When this occurs, it can lead to extreme cold snaps, with temperatures plummeting well below freezing in regions that are not accustomed to such cold weather. The sudden drop in temperature can cause widespread disruptions, from frozen pipes and power outages to increased health risks. Meteorite impacts. While rare, meteorite impacts are natural disasters that can have catastrophic consequences. A meteorite is a fragment of an asteroid or comet that survives its passage through Earth's atmosphere and lands on the surface. Depending on its size, a meteorite impact can cause significant damage, releasing immense energy that can create shockwaves, fires, and even tsunamis. The most famous example is the impact event that is believed to have caused the mass extinction of the dinosaurs around 66 million years ago. Though such large impacts are extremely rare today, smaller meteorite impacts still occur and can cause localized damage. Avalanches. Avalanches occur when a large mass of snow and ice suddenly breaks free from a mountainside and rushes downhill. They can be triggered by natural events like heavy snowfall, earthquakes. Avalanches are a significant risk in mountainous regions, especially during winter. These natural disasters can be incredibly destructive, burying anything in their path under tons of snow and debris. Avalanches can also trigger secondary events like landslides or cause blockages in rivers, leading to floods. Earthquakes. These sudden movements of the Earth's crust are caused by the release of energy from tectonic plates shifting. The Earth's crust is divided into several large and small plates that are constantly moving, albeit very slowly. When these plates grind against each other or collide, the energy stored in the Earth's crust is released in the form of seismic waves, causing the ground to shake. While most earthquakes are minor, some can cause widespread devastation depending on their magnitude and depth. Earthquakes can also trigger secondary disasters like tsunamis, landslides, and even volcanic eruptions. Volcanic eruptions. Volcanic eruptions occur when magma from beneath the Earth's surface escapes through a volcano. This can happen when pressure builds up in a magma chamber, or when tectonic plates diverge or converge. Eruptions can vary greatly in size and impact, from small lava flows to massive explosions that release ash clouds into the atmosphere. Volcanic eruptions can cause widespread damage not only through the direct impact of lava and ash, but also through the release of gases like sulfur dioxide, which can lead to climate change by cooling the Earth's surface. In addition, volcanic eruptions can cause pyroclastic flows, fast-moving currents of hot gas and volcanic matter that can destroy anything in their path. Tornadoes. Tornadoes are intense, rotating columns of air that extend from thunderstorms to the ground. They form when warm, moist air near the Earth's surface meets cold, dry air above, creating an unstable atmosphere. When the wind direction changes and wind speed increases with altitude, it can cause the air to rotate horizontally. If a thunderstorm develops in this environment, the rotation can become vertical and form a tornado. Tornadoes can be extremely destructive, with wind speeds exceeding 300 miles per hour in the most severe cases. These natural disasters can rip through communities in minutes, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. Hurricanes and typhoons. Hurricanes and typhoons are powerful tropical storms that form over warm ocean waters. These storms are called hurricanes in the Atlantic and northeastern Pacific Oceans, while in the northwestern Pacific, they are known as typhoons. Regardless of their name, these storms are characterized by strong winds, heavy rainfall, and storm surges that can lead to severe flooding. As these storms move over land, they lose their energy source, the warm ocean water, but can still cause significant damage. Hurricanes and typhoons can lead to landslides, coastal erosion, and widespread power outages. Floods. Floods are among the most common and widespread natural disasters. They occur when water inundates land that is normally dry, which can happen for a variety of reasons, including heavy rainfall, rapid snowmelt, or storm surges from hurricanes. Floods can develop slowly over a period of days or occur suddenly as flash floods. While flooding is often associated with rivers and coastal areas, it can also occur in urban environments when drainage systems are overwhelmed. Floods can cause extensive damage to homes, infrastructure, and agriculture, and they pose a significant risk to human life. Tsunamis. Tsunamis are large ocean waves generated by underwater disturbances such as earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, or landslides. Unlike regular ocean waves, which are caused by wind, tsunamis can travel across entire ocean basins at speeds of up to 500 miles per hour. When a tsunami reaches shallow coastal waters, its speed decreases, but its height increases dramatically, sometimes reaching over 100 feet. This massive wall of water can inundate coastal communities, causing widespread destruction and loss of life. Landslides and mudslides. Landslides and mudslides occur when gravity causes rock, soil, and other debris to move down a slope. These events can be triggered by a variety of factors, including heavy rainfall, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and even human activities such as deforestation or construction. Landslides can range from small slides that affect a limited area to massive events that can bury entire communities. Mudslides, which are a type of landslide that involves water-saturated soil, can be particularly dangerous as they move quickly and with great force. Droughts. Droughts are prolonged periods of abnormally low rainfall, leading to water shortages that can have severe consequences for agriculture, water supply, and ecosystems. Droughts can develop slowly, sometimes lasting for months or even years, and their impacts can be widespread. While droughts don't cause immediate physical damage like other natural disasters, they can lead to crop failures, food shortages, and economic losses. Droughts can also exacerbate wildfires and contribute to desertification, where fertile land becomes desert. Wildfires. Wildfires are uncontrolled fires that spread rapidly across vegetation, fueled by dry conditions, wind, and high temperatures. They can be ignited by natural causes like lightning or by human activities. Once started, wildfires can spread quickly, consuming everything in their path and creating their own weather conditions. The smoke from wildfires can also cause health problems for people living nearby and contribute to air pollution. Heat waves. Heat waves are prolonged periods of excessively high temperatures, often accompanied by high humidity. Unlike other natural disasters, heat waves build up slowly, but they can be extremely deadly, especially in urban areas where the heat is trapped by buildings and pavement, a phenomenon known as the urban heat island effect. During a heat wave, the body can struggle to cool itself, leading to heat-related illnesses such as heat exhaustion and heat stroke. Prolonged heat waves can also strain power grids, cause crop failures, and exacerbate drought conditions, leading to a chain reaction of further environmental stresses. Blowing dust and sandstorms. Sandstorms and dust storms occur when strong winds lift large quantities of sand or dust from the ground and carry it over large distances. These storms are common in arid and semi-arid regions, where loose sand and soil are easily picked up by the wind. Sandstorms can reduce visibility to near zero, creating hazardous conditions for travelers and disrupting air traffic. The fine particles carried by these storms can also cause respiratory problems for people and animals and damage crops and infrastructure. This video is for educational or entertainment purposes only, and information provided in the video may be incorrect. Like the video if you found this video helpful, and subscribe to the channel for more such amazing videos.